Hey, what's up everybody? It is I, your coach Melanie Black, and tonight we are going to be talking all about the 20-pound weight loss challenge, the 20-pound fat loss challenge with the Nerd Gym. Is it right for you? And all of your burning questions on this challenge. Now, as of this recording on 11/29/2020 at 7:15 p.m., we only have 14 hours and 45 minutes before registration closes for the December challenge, and I've gotten a lot of questions in large part due to the fact that I am documenting my journey on this fat loss on this YouTube channel here. So if you are interested in finding out about this where is it, fat loss challenge, and my experience with it, you can go ahead and click on like, subscribe, etc. But we've actually done this challenge with thousands of people before, just like you. So one of the very first questions I got on this challenge is, will I really lose 20 pounds in a month? That sounds like a lot, right? And it is. You will have an accelerated rate of weight loss at the beginning of your program if you are on point and doing everything correctly. So much of the results that you will see in this little slideshow to my right here are going to be people who engaged in a 6-week fat loss challenge with us. And you're going to say, well, gee, that's, results for 6 weeks, anywhere between, 6% body fat to 39 pounds, depending on how much you had to lose to begin with. But what about just a single month, which is like 4.5 weeks? Could I really lose that much weight then? And the flat answer is yes, you actually can lose a significant amount of weight in that short period of time. And we are talking actual fat pounds, not just water weight and gastric emptying on the scale, because honestly, we could just take some laxatives if that's all we cared about, right? We want to lose actual fat pounds. We want to lose that kummerspeck that we gained during 2020. And if you want to lose all of that before 2021, or at least 20 pounds of that, this is a great challenge to do. The reason why much of these results were in 6 weeks is because we used to do really big group challenges where it took maybe a week, sometimes 2 weeks, just to get people acclimated to the nutrition. For this particular challenge, the way we run it now at the Nerd Gym, because we're doing everything online, and it's a smaller crew, is we want to only take up to 5 people per month and really focus on their results. So if you join at the challenge level at the Nerd Gym for this particular challenge, you will get really a lot more one-on-one attention. You're going to get more one-on-one time, 15 minutes every week, independent Zoom call outside of classes, to check on your memberships, review your food journal, to really dive in deep on troubleshooting your specific issues, because everybody is different, right? We all have different bodies and different issues that we're working through. So is the 20-pound fat loss challenge for you? Well, number one, if you feel like you need that extra accountability and you have at least 20 pounds to lose, yes. Now, keep in mind that your results will vary. If you only have 20 pounds to lose, you can probably expect to lose maybe 12 to 15 pounds in a month. Whereas if you have 40, 60, 80 pounds or more to lose, you could lose 20 pounds, 25 pounds, maybe even 30 pounds in a single month, depending on where you're at with things. So yes, you can absolutely lose that much weight. I don't make any specific guarantees on how much you will lose, but I can tell you from personal experience that you will likely lose between 15 and 25 pounds, depending on how much you have to lose currently. So this is specifically for a fat loss challenge. Now, one of the questions I got was, can I do this challenge at a lower level membership on the Nerd Gym? So let me go ahead and dive into how to sign up for the challenge and what the membership levels are at the Nerd Gym, because we have several to choose from. So let me share my screen with you. Now, if you go to www.thenerdgym.com, it will direct you to our Patreon page. And on this page, we have several membership levels to choose from, anywhere from $3 all the way up to $300. And the difference is largely in the amount of access to live classes you receive. So if you're the kind of person where you maybe only want to hit 1 or 2 live classes per per month, you just want to dip the toe in, the $3 membership or the $19 membership may be enough. So the $3 membership comes with up to an hour per month of live classes, and all of our live classes are done in 20-minute increments. 19 would be 2 hours, $42 would be 5 hours, and all of these memberships get you access to all of the nutrition that you need for this challenge, right? So you do have access to everything you need at every membership level when you join the Nerd Gym. There's nothing stopping you from doing the Fat Loss Challenge and getting these awesome results. But if you're like most people, you need more accountability, and that is where the challenge level comes in handy, because not only are you investing that extra money and time in yourself, you are also having somebody who is like really there for you and keeping track of your results and troubleshooting with you so that you can actually get the dang thing done. So again, here we've got, memberships that are anywhere from unlimited to just a few hours per week. And if this doesn't make any sense to you, keep in mind that the Nerd Gym memberships, like I said, we have stacked 20-minute increments. So you can stack cardio, strength, and mobility to get a full total body workout with strength, cardio, and mobility all together, in 20-minute increments. But if you just wanted to hop in for 20 minutes of cardio or 20 minutes of mobility, we have private classes for that as well. You don't have to do the full hour. So it's very, very customizable. It's designed to be customizable for you. Now, what I recommend, if you want to lose 20 pounds in 1 month, we want to get 3 classes per week. And this leads into my next question, which was, what do I actually have to do to lose 20 pounds in a month, right? So what you will be expected to do to actually lose this 20 pounds, the thing that I will be holding you accountable to is, number one, that you're making it to 3 classes per week, and those classes should be at least 40-minute long sessions, so at least 2 class blocks stacked back to back, okay? The cardio and the strength training are the primary ones we want to use for fat loss. We want that high intensity interval training, and we want the strength training for lasting metabolic effect. So 3 of those classes for 40 minutes long per week minimum. You can do more if you want to, but we want to get at least 3. And then I will expect you to walk a total of 10,000 steps per day. Okay, sedentary is considered like below 5,000, very, very active is above 12,000, so 10,000 steps cumulative per day. So for this challenge, you will need some kind of a pedometer or a step tracker. You will need a measuring tape, because remember I told you this is a fat loss challenge, not just a weight loss challenge, right? So we cannot go by the scale alone. You will be expected to take before photos and circumference measurements. If you are triggered by doing this is probably not the right challenge for you. Go ahead and join at one of the lower membership levels, dip your toe into the classes, get comfortable with the community first before you get into the fat loss challenge. Because yes, if you are triggered by checking your weight on the scale, checking your measurements, or taking before photos or progress photos, this is probably not the right challenge for you. Okay, so you will be expected to 3 times per week exercise, 10,000 steps per day, weekly scale and measurements tracking, before and after photos. And on top of all that, you will be expected to follow a meal plan. Now, there's a lot of 20-pound fat loss challenges out in the world, and I will tell you that many of them promote a very starvation-style diet. The Nerd Gym does not do that, okay? We love food. And this particular meal plan that we will be using for this 20-pound challenge is going to be a goodly volume of food. You will not be hungry on this plan, but it does require some attention. In other words, you will have to do a little bit of meal prep. You will have to plan a little bit, which brings me to the next question. What about Christmas? What about the holidays? What do I do if I want to take a day off from the meal plan? Don't worry. I got you covered. That's the whole reason for doing the $300 level membership as opposed to one of the lower memberships, because what I can help you do is seamlessly transition to, okay, you want to have a day off from your meal plan? I'm going to figure out like how much wine and mac and cheese you can have on that day, and then we're gonna go back onto your normal meal plan, lots of vegetables, lots of whole grains, etc. And we can go back and forth very smoothly between those two, no problemo. That is what you pay the extra money for. That said, you will have access to all of this membership, all of this information on any Nerd Gym membership. So if you are a very self-motivated person, don't sign up for the challenge. Save your money and do one of the lower level memberships. But if you're anything like me, you need that extra accountability. You need that extra help. And chances are you got better things to do than to be like meticulously figuring out like, oh, okay, tomorrow I've got the family gathering for Christmas and I want to have pie and wine. What do I do? And it's too much. De-stress, declutter your mind. So you can go ahead and sign up at whatever membership level makes sense for you. Let's see, did I answer all the questions? Okay, can I do this challenge at a lower level membership? Yes, you can. Will I really lose 20 pounds? Yes, you will. Unless you're down, unless you only have 20 pounds to lose, then you'll probably lose like 12 to 15 pounds, okay? So we want to have realistic expectations. That's important. What about the holidays? We can plan for that. No problem. I got your back. And what will I have to do on this challenge? You will have to do before and after photographs. You will have to do measurements. You will have to do 3 days per week of strength and cardio training, and you will have to do 10,000 steps per day, and you will have to do a meal plan. So yes, it's a lot. That's the whole reason why you have somebody checking in with you, doing the private Zoom call 15 minutes per week, and having the private Zoom group lessons. Because it's one thing to watch a video like on YouTube that's pre-recorded, and you're like, yeah, I guess I'm gonna follow along to this thing. It's an entirely different experience to be watching a live video with a live coach who's got eyes on you in Zoom saying, you can do this, right? You can do this. It's a very different experience. It's much more motivating. So again here, when you go to get the right page here. When you go to www.thenerdgym.com, you will sign up for the membership level that is correct for you. Then you will schedule a one-on-one 15-minute meeting with me, regardless of which membership you sign up for. But if you want that extra accountability, you're going to sign up for the $300 one. That's where all the extra accountability is at, okay? And then after that, I will get you access to the Nerd Gym Secret website where you can find your meal plans. You can find all of the resources. I can help you out with all of the different things that you need help with to make sure that your meal plan is delicious for you, because you know what? Not everybody likes chicken and broccoli, so I'm not just going to tell everybody to eat chicken and broccoli. That's not fair. We want to make sure that you actually enjoy your meal plan so that you can stay on it for the long term. That is super important to me. So making sure that you have all those resources available. And then, the other question I got was, do I have to make my before and after photos public, like these folks over here? No, you do not. On this particular run of the challenge, we let you know when we do a public challenge, but this is a private challenge. So all of the folks who are in these photos here, they did a release because they got a special deal on it, and this was like way back when we were doing the big group challenges or whatever. This is a very different thing in that it is a much smaller group. Only up to 5 people per month is who we are taking for this challenge. So you get a lot of extra individual attention and help. And as a result, we don't have to, ask you for public photos. Although you will inspire a lot of people if you choose to publish your photos. So that's always encouraged, but absolutely not mandatory for this challenge. Now, if you are still on the fence, the only thing I can tell you is that I know how absolutely nerve-wracking it can be to get started, right? It can be difficult to face challenges like this. That's the whole point of calling it a challenge, right? 20 pounds is easy to put on, but not so easy to take off. And that is why being a part of a supportive community who understands that this is a journey for you, this is something that is really going to benefit you over the long term. Because, you know, ideally we have all that wonderful support with our friends, with our family members, all that kind of stuff, but we don't always have that kind of support, right? And that's where having a coach, that's where having a positive, body positive community comes in handy, is because, you know, going through these body changes with ourselves, trying to improve our health, it can be really complicated sometimes and really frustrating sometimes. So having somebody there to lean on to help with that problem solving and to really get you motivated when you're feeling like giving up. That is the point of doing a challenge with the Nerd Gym. So I hope that you will let me know what your questions are. You can let me know down in the comments. But like I said, if you want to join the challenge level membership, if you want to lose 20 pounds before 2021, you gotta sign up in the next 14 hours because membership on that is about to close. Yeah, the whole reason I did this video is because I was getting so many questions in such a short period of time. So hopefully I answered those for you. And you know, if you're still not sure, just join at a different level membership. Sign up for the appointment with me ASAP, and we'll see how we can progress you as quickly as possible to where you want to be for yourself, because no matter what your goals are, I support you and I'm looking forward to working with you very soon. All right, have an awesome night and I'll talk to you again soon. Okay, bye-bye. Bye-bye.